The Sigma Truth. No one is coming to save you. How to build your empire in total isolation. Brother, sit with this. No distractions, no phone, just you and the raw weight of reality pressing down on your chest. There comes a terrifying moment in every man's life, if he's lucky, when he looks around the room, checks his phone, stares at the people he once called family or friends, and the truth hits like cold steel. No one is coming. No one is going to save you. No one is going to invest in your vision. No one is going to push you when you're exhausted. And if you fall, no one will catch you. For 99% of men, this realization breaks them. They collapse into depression, play the victim, and cry to the universe, "Why me? Why do I have to do this alone?" They spend the rest of their lives waiting for a savior that never arrives. But for the 1%, the outliers, the Sigmas, the men who slip through society's conditioning, you and I, this moment is not tragedy. It is baptism by fire. It is the exact second you stop being a herd animal and become the architect of your own destiny. I know this because I lived it. I was the man who walked through hell, burned every bridge, faced the mirror, and came out the other side. I once waited for support, for understanding, for someone to believe in my path. The silence nearly destroyed me. Then I realized the silence was the gift. Today I'm showing you how to build an empire with zero support. Why isolation is your deadliest strategic advantage. And why the lie that you need people to succeed is the chain keeping most men small. Listen closely. This is cold-blooded truth. No fluff, no motivational fairy tales. If you're scared of walking into the dark alone, stop now. Go back to the crowd. They'll keep you warm and mediocre. But if you're ready to become the man who makes the crowd uneasy, stay with me. The conditioning that keeps men weak. From birth, society programs you for dependence. Schools force group projects. Families push teamwork. Culture screams that success is about who you know. It's poison. I bought into it once. I diluted my vision to make it palatable for small minds. I waited for approval, for investment, for a pat on the back. All it did was waste years and hand control of my life to people who cared about their own interests, not mine. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. A wise prince relies on what is in his own control, not on the whims of others. When you seek support, you create debt. You owe them. They own a piece of your soul. That safety net? It's a spider web. It catches you, then traps you. The reason you haven't broken through yet isn't lack of talent or resources. It's because you're still scanning the horizon for saviors instead of becoming one for yourself. The 0 point, your greatest freedom. Accept the 0 point, that moment when your bank account is low, your contacts are silent, and all you see is your own reflection. Most men panic. The Sigma sees pure freedom. No masters, no one to tear you down, no one to dilute your standards or claim credit for your wins. You keep 100% of the throne because you built it alone. I stopped craving love and started commanding respect through unbreakable competence. Neediness repels power. Defiance fuels it. When doubters ghosted me, when family rolled their eyes, when friends disappeared, I didn't feel sadness. I felt a cold, calculated fire. Their indifference didn't break me. It sharpened me. It filtered out the weak who would have slowed me down or stabbed me later. Isolation became my protection from mediocrity. The ghost phase. Silence is power. Here's how you execute this, brother. Enter the ghost phase. Take a vow of silence about your ambitions. Tell no one. Post nothing. The moment you speak your vision to small minds, doubt leaks in and energy escapes. You get a cheap dopamine hit from talking and then stop working. I learned this the hard way. Silence builds pressure, like steam in a boiler. That pressure forces you to work at 2 a.m. while others sleep. Use your isolation for total immersion. No happy hours, no draining small talk. Let the mask fall and let the monster work. Obsess. The world calls it madness. We call it necessity. Become so good, so technically lethal in your craft that you are undeniable. Support becomes irrelevant, then ironically arrives when you no longer need it. Face the pain, grieve, then rise. This path hurts. The motivational guys skip this part. Hustling alone cuts deep. You must grieve the life you thought you'd have, the cheering section, the understanding family, the friends who grow with you. Hold the funeral for the version of you that needed them. Feel the betrayal in your chest. Stare at the ceiling at 3 a.m. wondering if you're crazy. This is the valley every real man crosses. I faced it after my own rock bottom, addiction, prison, broken relationships. I killed the dependent boy so the sovereign man could rise. I became my own father, provider, and commander. The weak part of me wanted comfort. The commander dragged him through the mud until only steel remained. Turn every rejection into fuel, every unanswered message, every smirk, every doubt. Burn it in the mental furnace. Anger is cleaner than sadness. It makes you move. Dark energy. Harness your shadow. When you have zero support, you run on dark energy, the shadow most men repress. Envy, pride, spite, aggression. Stop feeling guilty for wanting to crush the competition strategically, for wanting wealth, for wanting to prove them wrong. That darkness is potential. Channel it. Heartbroken? Work harder. Ignored? Build better. Broke? Sell more. Pain becomes your Pavlovian trigger for production. You must become a fascist dictator to yourself. Strict protocol. Win the morning negotiation. No snooze. Deep work blocks with zero interruptions. Consume only what sharpens you. Philosophy, strategy, technical mastery. Evening audit. Did I move the needle or just make noise? No networking events while you're building. Those are for men with nothing to offer. Stay home. Become undeniable. When you are the best, the world finds you. The final test, they always come back. Keep going and you will win. Money flows, skills compound, presence radiates. Then they return, the ghosts, the doubters, the ones who were too busy. They'll say, "We always knew." They'll try to rewrite history. Do not let them in. Maintain the distance, polite indifference. Your circle stays tight because no one carried the stones with you. This isn't loneliness. This is sovereignty. Why this matters and your next move. Brother, this path forges legs of steel. The man lifted by others falls when the wind blows. The man who climbed alone becomes the mountain. You are worthy of this freedom, not because society grants it, but because you claim it. Stop waiting, stop explaining, stop shrinking. The empty room isn't a vacancy, it's a throne waiting for you to grow into it. Start today. Take a vow of silence on your biggest goal for the next 90 days. Audit one draining connection and create distance. Schedule your first deep work block tomorrow at dawn. Look in the mirror and tell the weak part, "We have work to do, no excuses." I walked through hell and came out the other side. You can too. The man you used to be does not have to be the man you remain. Rise, hold your frame, build in silence. The game changes when you stop playing by their rules. If this hits you in the chest, subscribe and turn on notifications. Drop "I'm walking alone" in the comments so I know you're in this with me. The path is open, brother. No one is coming. That's exactly why you will win. Let's go.